What is going on, folk? My name is NimbleThor, and welcome back to my mobile gaming quest where I cover a new mobile game every single day from Monday till Friday. And today we're playing a game that I thought would be absolutely horrible because I'd seen so many ads for it, but that actually turned out to be nothing less but amazing. And it's of course Archero by the flaming core developer Happy. Let me know in the comment section down below if you've already played this game, by the way, but if it's not your cup of tea, definitely go check out Flaming Core instead. There should be a link to my video on that game in the top right corner of the screen right now. But Archero is essentially a roguelike bullet hell archery action RPG where we move from room to room to defeat all the monsters. We level up to unlock new temporary boosts that disappear when we die, by the way, and then we earn gold to unlock new talents, which are essentially permanent stat boosts, and we then also equip new equipment to become stronger as well. But look at this, we now got to level 2 in this adventure, which means we can select a new ability, and I want to go for front arrow +1, basically dealing double the amount of damage from now on. Every single new room we enter, by the way, is randomly generated, and the bosses we meet are also randomly picked as well, which keeps the game fresh. And because we pick different upgrades on every playthrough, no two game sessions will ever feel exactly the same in this game, and that is one of the things I really enjoy about it, and I think maybe why the game has also grown so popular so very, very quickly. We shoot automatically, by the way, so that's how this game works. We shoot automatically whenever we stand still, and then we move to avoid enemy bullets, and it might look easy enough so far, but trust me, it's gonna get really, really, really difficult. I love the simple controls, by the way. Oh, and look at this, I'm gonna pick this death bump here. Monsters explode upon death. Should be kind of useful, but I love the simple controls. It lets us focus on simply avoiding all the bullets coming at us, and later on, there's gonna be a lot of those bullets coming at us at the same time. I also do like that the abilities are randomly generated every time, by the way. It does keep the game fresh, and I really appreciate that. We're still in chapter 1, by the way, but we're about to enter one of the boss battles, and look at this. We get to a new boss battle. I do believe every 10 rooms we enter is a boss battle, so this should be the 10th one. And what I like about these bosses is that we do have to spend some time to actually learn their attack patterns. Every single boss will be different, and if you don't learn their attack patterns, you are doomed to fail. So it does take some grinding to really get to know them, and most likely the first time you meet a boss, you will die, but you'll just have to live with that. The next time around, hopefully you'll know how to defeat it. There are 50 stages, by the way, in this first chapter, and we're still in the first chapter because my record is just about, I think, stage 29 or so. I think I failed at the level 30 boss. But let's see how far we can get. The action-packed gameplay does make me constantly want to try to just go for one more round, and whenever I die as well, I just want to go for one more turn. But that's where the monetization comes in, though, sadly, because unfortunately, this game does have an energy system. That's kind of frustrating. It's very frustrating, actually. And there are no in-app purchases to unlock or permanently remove that system, so we just have to live with that. We do have in-app purchases to buy many, many more gems, by the way, which is a premium currency that we also earn through gameplay that we can then spend to revive, to buy loot chests, or even to buy more energy. I do believe we actually picked up the very first equipment piece I've gotten so far just before, by the way. That was a ring. That was just before the boss battle. So I'm kind of interested to see when we die here if we will be able to go out and equip that one. And if so, what sort of stat boosts that's gonna give. I do really not like those bomb-throwing skeletons up there. They tend to get me nearly every single time because I get so preoccupied with basically everything else that's going on the screen at the same time. But look at this, we're here in what is stage 17, just about to head into stage 18, and we just leveled up once more. I want to go for Holy Touch. I don't even know what it does, but it seems your attacks cause Holy Effect, whatever that is. Holy Effect seems like something I would want to get, but no, we died. Now we can choose to revive by spending 30 of the premium currency. We got 10 more premium currency from defeating this level here, but we did also get a ring, so we unlocked our very, very first equipment piece. Look at this. Damage to airborne units +20. That is going to be useful because I think before we couldn't even attack airborne units, but I guess with this ring we may be able to actually do that now. That's about it for the game. Over here we have the talents as well, by the way, so I'm going to spend 1200 of the in-game gold to get a new talent, hopefully. Let's see what we got. Level up to restore 100 HP, so every time we level up we restore some HP. That should be very useful. Let's see what we're going to get here as the next one. More HP from 200 to 300. That is nice, and now we need to grind some more gold to unlock the next ability. I am curious to see what these rare ones are gonna be, and I guess also this one that I haven't unlocked yet. The only one of the rare ones I have is the glory one. Get one skill selection from the beginning. Certainly super useful, by the way, don't get me wrong, but I am really curious to see what the other ones are gonna do as well. So that's about it for the game. You guys can see the energy system up here. Sadly, we have to watch an advertisement to get more energy, or we have to spend 100 of the premium currency, and 100 of the premium currency is just about $1, 1 or 2 or $1.50 to get that. So typically, I think you'd just be waiting instead. It takes about an hour to recover enough energy to play one more level. Yes, about an hour is how long you have to wait. So typically, you'd be playing maybe for about 15 minutes or so, and then you have to wait for about 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours to restore fully, and then you can play for another 20 or 30 minutes or so, depending on how good you are at the game, of course. So guys, let me know what you think about this game in the comment section down below. I'm really having a blast with it. I think it's one of the most entertaining, casual, action, bullet hell, RPG roguelike games out there. It's really difficult to define this game, but it has a lot going for it, and I'm really, really enjoying it. And I hope that you guys will as well if you do decide to check it out for yourselves. Remember that the download links can be found just down in the description box down below. So now it's time for the mobile gaming news of the day, which is that all those advertisements for AFK Arena, which I'm sure you've seen as well, I get them all the time, but it seems they have finally paid off for the game, as it has now gained 6 million players, and it has been sitting at the top 50 best grossing games chart on iOS ever since release, and on the top 30 on Google Play as well. As a quick side note, by the way, AFK Arena is one of those games that I really didn't think I'd like as well, simply because I had seen so many advertisements for it. So I guess we can conclude at this point that just because the game spent lots of money on advertisements, it doesn't always mean that the game is bad. So with that said, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Leave a like if you did, and until next time, just keep gaming, stay awesome, and I'll see you guys around.